Good morning, everyone. This is M4J Watt Plays, and today we have 3 more games for you here today. This first one, we are watching D_O driving the SU-152, and he is obviously going to have a very nice game. So right away, he's coming around the corner here. Base C sees this Y5 ELC BIS, gets a very nice HE shot into his side, and there he goes. Gone, 40 seconds, barely even that, just gone. Comes around the corner, snapshots. That Y5 is just gone. But he's going to come around the corner here, sees this T49, and he's going to go for the damage and not to worry about that VK 100 over there. Gets an HE round to the back of that T49, does take a nasty shot from this VK. And now he's just going to sit here. Hopefully he can reload before this VK does. He's got the heat loaded. Is he going to be able to get that shot off? Yes, he is, 530, but he does take another nasty 500 roll from that VK 100. So he's now at 64 health, only taken 2 shots and only fired 2 shots. He's already done 2,400 damage in those 2 shots, though. And he's going to have the opportunity to do a little bit more. So he's going to come around the corner here, see if he can't get this VK100, but there's also an M6A2E1 experimental. So he's going to come up here. He is definitely going to want to, if I were him, I would be wanting that EXP side, because it is to the HE. Yeah, I'm going to be wanting that guy. But we see this VK100 here, so he's actually going to take his time, switch back to the armor piercing, see if he can penetrate him, and he can get his bottom, his rear. So he gets there, 679 damage. He's going to push up, sees the enemy SU-152, and he does need to be careful because, again, he is a one-shot. The SU doesn't even have to hit him to kill him. He can just land near him with an HE. Fortunately for the enemy SU, the M6 drives right out in front, takes a nasty 1,075 roll, and DO here, he does get a lucky bounce. He's going to be able to get one more shot off, I believe, before he gets taken out. Loads up the heat, gets another round into that EXP, and he does get shut down. But short game there. We're going to skip to the end. 4,700 damage in, like, what was that? 5 shots. A very nice game there in the SU-152. And next up we have Benny Boy 07, I believe, and he is driving the M41 Walker Bulldog. This tank, I absolutely adore it. I personally prefer to run it with vertical stabilizers, and when you're doing that, you can make some absolutely crazy snapshots on the move. I'll just get it up to speed, drive around the enemy team, get behind them, and we'll just tear up their sides and rears if they're distracted, because we've got really good DPM with a 3.5 second reload doing that 160 damage. This light tank is a really fun light tank to use. A lot of people compare it to the LTTB. They do play similarly, but for me, the Bulldog is better. While it doesn't have the armor of the LTTB, it has better mobility and actually better top speed. Well, I don't know about the better mobility part. Some people say the LTTB has better mobility, but I haven't really bothered to compare the two. But it does have better top speed. I have reached up to 80 kilometers an hour driving up that big hill on Normandy. And the rate of fire and DPM is definitely better than the LTTB. But as you can see here, he just tears up that VK 30.01D. And he's only taken a single shot, and he's already up to 1,200 damage. So he's going to come around the corner here, going for that STRV-74. Hopefully he can get a couple more shots off. I have no idea what this STRV is doing, just giving up, I guess, and he is able to take him out. So now, 3 tanks down on the enemy team. He's going to start rushing over here, only 2 minutes gone, and there is the AMX-12T. So he's going to start chasing him around. He's just jumping over these sand dunes here, sees that Tiger P over there. But he's going to ignore him and again go for this low health point AMX. I have no idea what that shot was, but he gets around into that AMX. He's going to reload and actually not going to be able to shut him down. So he's going to push up here. He's going to want to get this AMX taken out before the E8 can he? Yes, he does. And now it just leaves the 3 heavy tanks. Now he does need to be careful. They have an Annihilator on their team, and he is a one-shot, he's 1 clip away from being taken out of the game. And he is a 2-shot to the IS, and the Tiger P can take him out in 3 shots. So here comes the Tiger P poking up. He gets a shot there. I would probably be going for his track, but the Tiger P does drive behind that building there. Is he going to drive back out? Doesn't look like it. So now he is going to try to see if he can relocate a little bit, but then again, there's the Tiger P poking out again. There's the Annihilator. Again, gets a shot on his rear. Now here is where I would try to permatrack this Tiger P. And now the Tiger P is going to turn to him. So he's going to drive up behind this building. Hopefully he can reset his camo before poking back out. There's the Tiger P. He's going to go for a shot there. Ricochets off of his side. Not quite what you want to do when you're fighting a Tiger P. He's going to back up again, gets another round into that Tiger P, but he does take a shot in return. So he's going to drive across this building here, tries to go for a snapshot there, but now he's going to see this IS poking out. What I'd probably do is rush that IS, but then again, there is that Annihilator sitting on the middle of the hill there, and I would probably get taken out pretty quickly. So he's just going to sit here and farm this IS in the side. I'd probably be using the Adrenaline just to help speed things up, because now the IS is paying attention. He needs to get back before he gets taken out. He is able to do that. Is he going to go for this Tiger P? Again, tries to shoot the lower plate. Not quite able to get it off. And now he's going to go back to this IS, and hopefully he will be able to take him out. Gets another round into his side, and he reloads and shut this IS down. So there's still that Tiger P there. He, again, needs to reset his camo, which he is doing right here. He's going to poke back out, goes for another shot into the Tiger P's side. But, again, he needs to be careful not to get tracked or anything, because he will get taken out pretty quickly. So he's looking over the building, trying to see what that Tiger P is doing. Tiger P's not looking at him now, so he can poke around the corner here, but he's got to do it quick. Gets another shot into that Tiger P's lower plate. And unfortunately for him, his team reaches 1,000 supremacy points before he is going to be able to come up around that corner and shut that Tiger P down. But either way, very nice game there. 3,691 damage, 4 kills, and a well-deserved ace tanker badge in the M41 Walker Bulldog from Benny Boy 2000. And next up, we have the Locust, the M42 Locust. This was actually my first ever premium tank in the game. I had just completed a 500 gold mission back in the day, and I was looking at the store like, what can I buy? And I saw the Locust on 50% discount for that day only, about to go out of the tech tree. So I was able to use my 500 gold, buy it, and it is currently my most played tank on my main account. And I absolutely adore this little light tank. It did get nerfed a little bit in the one of those recent updates. So instead of having a 2.9 second reload, it now has 3.1 second reload. But they did increase the damage from 40 to 50 or 55. So the DPM actually did go up. But we're sitting over here. We're going for these blind shots on the enemy tanks. They have like 5 Stuarts on their team. But they're all sitting back there camping. So we're just going to keep driving back and forth, taking these guys out. We're going to take out that other M3 Stuart. Going to poke back out here and farm this other one here. He is starting to kind of shoot at us. Is he going to be able to get a shot off? We do miss that shot there. We're going to poke back out, going for this cruiser here. And we have done quite a lot of assisted damage already. Almost 558 assisted damage from spotting these light tanks over there. We go for that shot there. Don't quite make it. We see this BT-7, so we're going to get a shot there on him. Poke out. Go for another shot. And are we going to be able to get a third shot off? Yes, we are, but he also puts one into us. So we do need to be careful. We put another blind shot over there. We see the M5 Stuart starting to come up from behind, so we're going to turn around, get some shots into him, and he's going to be taken out fairly quickly. So we're going to try to position ourselves so we can get some shots. There's the M3 Stuart poking out. We're going to go for a shot on him. And now at this time, I have noticed that I'm actually having a really nice game. So I'm going to be wanting to get these kills pretty soon. So I take out that M3 Stuart. I'm going to come around the corner here and go for this Cruiser 4. Aim in on his turret. We take him out, and it now is a 4-on-4. So the enemy M5 Stuart poking out there. We're getting some shots there on his front. We're going to go for another blind shot there, and now we're going to back up and reload. Now, the major flaw on the Locust is, while it does have really tiny size, the tiny size, it has a small ammo rack. You can only carry 50 rounds in total, and as a result, you really just can't get super high damage games because you've only got 50 rounds you can carry. The armor-piercing penetration, they did buff it. It used to be like 43 millimeters, I believe, but now it's over 57, I think. But it's still a very nice light tank. Not many people play it, and it's really easy to ace. We're going to clear this M3 Stuart. We don't have any armor piercing now. We're down to APCR. We're going to put around in him, and now we're going to come around and hopefully be able to take him out. But no, he drives out there. So we're going to work on this M5 Stuart over here. Pop around there into his front. And now we're going to, again, try to relocate. But the other M5 Stuart's going to poke around. Are we going to be able to shut him down? Nope, again, not going to poke out. But we take out this other M5 Stuart. Track gets destroyed. We're going to fix it. We're going to rush out. Are we going to take him out? No, we're not. Sadly, we don't get that kill. And our other M5 Stuart is able to clear him. So there's now this BT7 over here. I know I've had a really good game. I'm going to want to get this damage out. He's right there, so we're going to get a shot on him. But I do need to be careful because I am a one-shot. So he's right there. We're going to hopefully reset our camo. Wait till he's distracted before we drive up. I see he goes behind that rock. So we're going to push up to this bush right here. And hopefully use our 10 degrees of gun depression to shoot him through the bush. There he is, looking away from us. So we're going to start pumping our rounds into him while he's distracted. He's still turning his turret. Are we going to be able to shut him down? We get another round into him, and now we're just going to quickly poke forward and take his head off. But a very, very good game there in the Locust. Almost 1,000 spotting damage, 1,572 damage inflicted, 6 kills, and a very wonderful ace in my first premium tank, the M42 Locust. But that is all for today, folks. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, and this is M4J Watt Replays, over and out.